Like up the live as you come, please. Woo, 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 woo. Good night, people. Like up the live as you come, please. Please. Just use this finger here, the one beside the thumb. It won't hurt. Oh my God, I just learned that, you know, a friend, I should say, from back home died. My sister just texted and told me. Wow. I see as I don't see somebody for a while, you hear them dead. Mighty God. Oh yes, as well up on Facebook I show you this. Oh my God. This it is so to swallow. Wow. Mm. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. I see 4 persons on the live and 1 like. Why is that? I supposed to have 4 likes, not 1. And I'm gonna say please. I'm gonna say please. The stomach a burn me. I take a aspirin. But I took it when I was hungry. I never really hungry, but my belly never full. But I burn my stomach. And then I take a flexing. I say me and flexing. The muscle pain in me. Stomach a burn me. Should I take this at the pill before to coat my stomach? But it's funny, man. You get all these medication. You have to take some to coat it. You take this pill. The side effect is there. And then you have to use something to coat your stomach. So I wonder, what is the side effect for the one that you use to coat your stomach? Mighty God. Mighty God. So people, when you see the topic, we're going to celebrate our women tonight. Where people them there? Who shot in there? I know say men on a big platform about Lord. I can't want one of there. Where are you guys? Well, you know me always appreciate it. Good night, Jeff. You know I always appreciate, no matter how small it is, cause you know, I have a story one day to say. My mom just come on YouTube and I see them with my little 10 people, sometimes it got to 20, sometimes it got to 30, you know? Yeah, no nothing. It's nothing at all. So, we want to celebrate the woman then. You know, I don't wait for no people to talk, I always repeat myself. I don't know. Because I'm going to do this live for about a hour and a half. You know, depends on how the mood go. You know? Depends on how the mood go. So, We are talking about women's. Today's, by the way, happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day. Why is this thing taking so long to load though? Happy Women's Day. So we want go in a memory lane. Go back into memory lane, for some of the women's some of the women that we some of the phenomenal women that we know. And as I said, phenomenal, what's your name again? Maya Angelou, that's her name. She did that poem, yeah. Phenomenal woman. Phenomenal woman. Yeah. So we want to talk about some of the, especially Jamaican women. Because remember, so we have a lot of women in Jamaica where, we have to say thumbs up to them. We have one, Auntie Dana, I must say, yeah, doing a good job, a great philanthropist. What the word name again? Word, you do a word if in your mouth and it's like it now come out, but I soon say it. Yeah. So, remember one time women never used to. Women were I wonder if I use the word, they were cheated then, from doing certain jobs. Women never used to do certain jobs, A matter of fact, we weren't qualified. Not that we weren't qualified, and can do the thing, but they don't qualify us to do certain job back then. You understand? We weren't qualified to do certain jobs. Remember one time you never used to see women at a gas station and pump gas? Remember you never used to see women at do construction work? Remember women used to just stay home and have babies and look after the house? Apart from, of course, who want to, be an housewife, who want to be an housewife, and everybody, probably like 9 to 5 or whatever. And, because you have a lot of women who are, who can be career women, who have, them thing and paper, but because, them have the little ones and, probably them spouse can afford it and, can manage the thing, and, they just say, all right then, I'm going to stay home and look after the kids, and you go to work. You understand? But we still used to have, even today, dear, right now, we have in some culture where women cannot go out and work. They are just to have kids and look after the house, go to the supermarket, deal with the whole thing, and the men work. And that's their chores. They can't do nothing else. They can't even speak out. Yeah. They can't even speak out. They can't even give an opinion on something because that's not their place. Yeah, in some country. Yeah. Only for countries right now. Can name a few. Oh, and it's in my head, but sure. Yeah. Because even in Dubai, a lot of women don't have that privilege. Like that. You understand? Look at our great Rita Marley. Rita Marley come from nowhere, from nothing. One little black ball, picky head girl, and I don't say that in a bad way, because we notice when people say black people think say, because society make you think like black is bad. It's like you can't say it. Look how nice you're saying it. Yeah, one normal woman, from in a trench town, walk barefoot with Bob Marley and sell records. Look on one draw. One draw sell what? Over 2 million copy. The song they sell. One draw. Yeah, you know the song there. Yeah. Over 2 million copy. Rita Marley. Another phenomenal woman again. Another successful woman. You understand what I say? Portia Simpson Miller. Portia Simpson Miller is a phenomenal woman too, Most people might not agree because they're using politics, Them everything are politics for them. Everything are politics for them. Yeah. Everything are politics for them. You understand? Everything are politics for them. So they might don't agree with that. But we have to still look at it, We have to still look at it, say, Portia Simpson Miller, from she a young girl, 15-year-old, Portia Simpson a walk behind politics, And I learn the thing, and I do the thing, You know what I like about her? She's very patriotic. You understand? She's very patriotic. She's a patriotic woman. Yeah, very patriotic. Whoever get to Caesar, we're due to Caesar. You understand? And you have Nicola, or her last name pronounced Yon, Yoon. She's one of New York Times bestseller. Another Jamaican woman that too, Another Jamaican woman. Woman has come from so. Woman has come from so far. Woman coming from so far. So far. I'm refresh that page here. Right, I give me a problem. Or women are coming from so far. So far, people. So far. Women are come from so far. So far, may I tell you. Because one time we are to be seen but not heard. Like some little kids. Yeah. You can be seen but not heard. Yeah. I see TVJ highlighted a lady. What it said again? She was they highlighted her and said she was Jamaican millionaire, Jamaican billionaire or something like so. I wonder if I could find it on YouTube. Jamaican billionaire. They said that they highlighted her when? Sometime late last year or January. I don't remember. Them highlighted her. Just an ordinary country girl, Just an ordinary country girl. Just an ordinary country girl. And she went to America. She went to America. She went to America. She faced all the racism and them something there. She faced a lot of racism in America and all kind of thing. But she came out the winner. And you know what the lady say? The lady say she wanted a toy. She always wanted a toy. Guess what that toy is? Her own private jet. Yeah. And she bought it. Can you imagine? Because she said she just focus. She just focus and keep her eyes on the prize, And yeah, she got it. She got it. Trust me, women have come from so far. So far. Enough of we are plenty of us women coming from. So far, may I tell you. So far. One time, you're just there. You're just there and just good for three things. Wash your willy, cook it dirty, clean the nails. Wash, cook and clean. That's all, Till whip no growing in your finger, That's all. That's all. Way back then, Way back then. Women coming from so far. So far, may I tell you, a woman coming from so far. Look at all the this police lady. What's her name? Ramsey. This police lady Ramsey who used to ride the bike and do the traffic in the morning and the radio. You know? You know a lot of persons when they used to go to work, when they go to work, going to work, and so them always listener, you know. That lady is a phenomenal woman, you know. Phenomenal woman, you know. Yeah, that Ramsey lady is a phenomenal woman, you know. A lot of women, man, a lot of women. Oprah Winfrey. And most people, most of us know Oprah Winfrey's story. Yeah, most of us know her story. You know, when she was growing up, you know, was sexually molested by her uncle and, you know, all of that. You know, her mother gave her away. And so, because it's in recent time, she found one of her sister also, you know, because, you know, maybe she didn't know all our siblings. Yeah. And, you know, she made it. She made it up until today, you know, become a billionaire. She's a billionaire right now. Michelle Obama. You know, one time all women could be all prime minister, you know. For the longest while it was, remember one time I was a young girl, but them call her Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, she was the prime minister for England one at a time. She was the prime minister one at a time. But who else? You understand? They don't want to give women them position there. They don't want to give women them position there, no. Even looking at Jamaica right here, so with even commissioner of police. You ever see a woman commissioner of police yet? And I'm sure there are qualified women in the force. I mean, never see one of them yet. A commissioner of police. They never ever, I'm quite sure them apply for the job. Or I don't know if you have to apply or they just, you know, see somebody qualify and give it to them or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah. They don't use women to do that. You understand? And I've seen people tonight, like this topic is boring. Nobody don't want to talk about no woman tonight. Yeah. We don't really see. Never ever see a commissioner of police yet in Jamaica. You understand? But you know, we really come from far still. You know, as women. We come from far. Trust me. We really come from far. Because women have to do everything now. So them stop have certain job as men, as they say they use it, say them just call it, you know, jobs for men. Them stop have them something now. See even one day I was watching one Auntie Dana live and I saw a woman there. She was doing the thing with them called shovel on, something like so. Where they do on the wall and they just look rough and so. You never used to have women that do them job there. Made a bite me so. You never used to have women doing those jobs. You never used to have women doing those jobs, you know. Women never used to do those jobs at all. She said her stepfather taught her, teach her it. And you know, she been doing it for 15 years. Woman at a shoemaker. You know, I make shoes. For me, know myself, I grew up from a little girl. Up here, man, me say a shoemaker. I never say a woman a shoemaker yet. Here, man. Here, man, a shoemaker. You understand? But, you know, I don't know if you don't know of any phenomenal women are quite sure there's a lot, you know. You can type it. I'm quite sure there's a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. Only for women. Even though you have, you know, but we just talk about the great ones, them. You know, we just talk about the great ones, them. And, you know, women been through so many things. Because watch it. Are we have baby, you know? Are we feel the pain, you know? Are we feel the pain, you know? Alright then. The word, blood. A lot of persons don't like to talk, use that word, blood. But it's we, the woman, who bleed every month. Mm-hmm. We go through that. We go through menopause, hot flash, sweat, water pump out of your body for 10 seconds like pipe. Yeah. A lot of things women go through. A man and a woman together, husband and wife. You have the baby. If as the baby start cry, Sharon, the baby wake. Yeah. God bless if you look man and we're gonna take up the baby. Them just tell themselves that's a woman's job. You understand? That's a woman's job. That's what we're supposed to do. We never used to, back then they never used to even have women pastors. Never used to have women pastors. You understand? Now we have a lot. Trust me. We go through one whole week. You hear the saying say, man was made to suffer, but woman was made to feel the pain. Trust me. You think I lie? Because remember, some pain where we feel, you have one new thing named endometriosis. I had it. I had it 10 years ago. Yeah. I had it 10 years ago. I went to the university hospital to remove it. That was one of the most painful things I ever got through. Yeah. One of the most painful things. You know? Woman got through it, man. Because right through the time I had that, I thought I had, every doctor I went to told me that I had, what do you call it? Fibroids. Yeah, I didn't have any fibroids. And the doctor sat me down at university and explained to me and said, "You have a thing named endometriosis. Yeah, that thing is so painful and you bleed like a pipe. When you're having your period, you bleed like a pipe and it is so painful. So painful. Yeah, man, women go through a lot, people, a lot. As we in Jamaica, would I say wally. A lot. Yeah, man. Because just the baby thing alone, just to have babies alone is a whole lot, you know. Just to have babies, you know. A baby pain hot, you know. Remember, we bring 2 babies one time. 2 times too. And that normal for 2 babies and jump up and down in their belly, although some people have more. Yeah, some people have more. 3 baby that them belly I jump up and down and them somebody. Yeah. Trust me, man. Trust me. We've been there and done that. I kid you not. I swear we've been there and done that. We've been there and done that. So type something, huh? Jeff alone just type something. I can't say something. I can't say hi. I'm quite sure Jeff maybe could have gone. Like what women's day we are talking about. I know we have some women too, you know. We beat down another woman, you know. You think I lie? Beat down another woman, beat down another woman, beat down another woman. Beat down another woman. Yeah, wicked. Beat down other woman, wicked. And for the life of me, I can't fathom that in my brain. You know, because I don't like any person have something, you know, but for not at all. You know, like just hate, you know, naysayers, you know, people who like to, you know, put them out in other people's life. business and want to make decisions for you. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we come from afar. We come from a far way, people. Far, 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 far away. Far, far away we come from. As women. Come from a far, far away. Come from a far, far away. I want if women start pick apple too. If them have women I pick apple now, like oh, you know, on farm work. I want if them have women will pick apple also on farm work. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But trust me. Trust me. This Women Day thing is a good initiative, you know, to uplift our women. Give me a sec. Yeah. Good night. Yeah, me da ask if you never get to Karen for me da try call her. Not Karen, Cheryl. She not call me. Alright. Saturday gone. Alright. Yes, people. Yes. What did I say again now? I was saying something. So probably me I forgot to say something when I say I already can't remember what I was saying. So, I'm going to see the people on the live like that. You know, look like the live I work out tonight. I don't know the people in there. I don't know one of them. I don't ask you, where are you? Look much women. You know? We talk at night time, and then tonight we're talking about, you know, let's talk about some of the most powerful women we know. You know? We talk about the most powerful women we know. No one say something, no type up something, no say something, no. We go keep the conversation going. I'm not doing a video, I'm doing a live. I'm not doing a video, you know. I'm doing a live. I want your finger shy. I don't know who I type. I might see a name, but I still don't know who. I'm not seeing a face. You understand? I'm not seeing a face. So. We're talking about powerful, phenomenal women. Basically, we are trying to empower. We are empowering women tonight. You understand? You know? We are talking some good things about women. You know? Some of the most, you know, successful women we know. I try to remember the lady name. What TVJ did highlight. They interviewed her. She bought herself a jet, to a private jet, but I can't remember. I don't remember her name. Yeah, she tell her story. And trust me, her story was, you know, you so when I listen to the interview, you say if you did have a little aspiration where you never have pain of mind, you feel like you want to run, go continue it. You feel like you want to say, no man, I have to do this, man, I have to do this. Yeah, when you listen to her. Yeah. You feel like you have to do it. You say to yourself, say, no man, But a lady here, you know, they listen to her story. Yeah, man. She said she go through a backlash, you know, whole heap of racism and so. But you know, she just keep her eyes on the prize, you know, keep her eyes on the prize, focus. Because that's what you have to do. So you have to do it, you know. When you want something, you know, you have to hungry for it, you know, and you just have to focus. You know, like the horse, them attract, them have the, what they call it, something, binoculars, and they can't look so or so. You have to look straight ahead. Yeah, so you have to focus. Yeah, so you have to focus when you want to obtain your goal, you know. You want to win. And you want to have a story for, you have a story to tell. You have to focus. So that's what she did, you know. That's what she did. And she's a billionaire because she can buy herself a jet. A jet? Or what do you call it? Private jet, right? Yeah, private jet. She bought herself a private jet. She called it her toy. She always wanted one. Can you imagine? So we have to dream if we can get one car. If we can even buy one second-hand car. And she dreamed of buying a jet, her own private jet. And she did. And yes, she said she used to walk barefoot a country. Well, even though, you know, sometimes some people walk barefoot a country, and not even say sometimes they don't really have no shoes. It's just that, you know, country people used to stay. Them put up the things then. Them put up the things then. You can't wear your good shoes, and you can't wear your good clothes. You have to put it up until you go somewhere. And sometimes you never go anywhere. And by the time grandmother, ready for, because most grandmother used to stay, so by the time they're ready to put it on you, the pants sketchy on your knee. And the shoes tight and can't fit you. But in her case, she said she used to suffer. You understand? She used to suffer and she used to walk barefoot. And everything, you know. But I remember how she said she reached a foreign. But you know, if I reach a foreign, you look on visa and run off. Big deal. You know, you make yourself a woman. You know? You make yourself a woman. And, you know, that was her story. And, you know, our story was very uplifting, and I'm not lying. Our story was very, very, very uplifting. I'm not lying. Very, very uplifting. As me say, it make you feel like you want to say, no man, me I go do this, man. Look how long me did want to do this, me I go do this, man. Because listening this lady's story, you know, I want to do it too. You know? And you say, yeah, I go do it. Yeah, man. You know? A lot of us, man. I have a lot of women, you know. You have a lot of women, you know. When we did watch one show one time, you know, but it was a true movie, you know. You have a lot of women with this lady, you know. And, you know, she graduated from school and, you know, she did well at school and everything, you know. Did well at school and everything. And then she got have a thing there. She graduated from school and she never go to college and so. And her boyfriend at the time, she have a little, you know, a little young boyfriend, and him said to her, no man, nobody go to school. Because he might be doctor, he's a doctor, he was going to med school. And, you know, him tell her, I said, don't bother go to school or whatever. You know, because she did get pregnant and thing, and him say, alright, then just stay home with the kid. And she literally did his work for him. She do all his essay and everything. Yes, him help himself too, you know. But she bleach, stay up in the night, study, literally study, you know. She has studied too, you know, with him and everything, you know. She could have been one doctor too. Because she write him essay, she do everything for him. And you know, I think she have 4 kids for him. She's even a teacher by profession also. She's even a teacher also. But you know, him always tell her to stay home and everything. I know him get him turned doctor and he was very successful. You know, she had a lot of input in his life. You understand? She had a lot of input in his life. You understand? She was his advisor also. You understand? She was his advisor. You know, she had to take care of the house. She had a lot on her plate. Trust me. She had a lot on her plate. From Ireland, love the accent. Sounds like Trinidad or Jamaican. Oh, Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. Not Trinidad, Jamaican. Yes. She had a lot on her plate. You understand? Welcome. Make sure to like up the live and subscribe. Yeah. And you know, she give him a lot of advice. And can I tell you, that man was so successful until years two, Jimmy Joe. And that man was so become so successful, you know, until he had his own, you know, his own business and so. And he had a secretary, a nice young secretary, and you know, he and the secretary had an affair. The secretary knew he was married, and you know they had an affair. And you know the man, you know, leave him wife for him secretary. You know, him leave him wife for him secretary. You know, she was, you know, she was seeing little things, but you know, one at a time she was in denial. You know, she wonder, you know, if she not look nice again or what is happening or whatever. And you know, she couldn't deal with it. Thank you, Jimmy Joe, thank you. You know, she could not deal with it. She could not deal with it. She could not deal with it. Trust me, she could not deal with it. She got obsessed. You know, she got obsessed with her husband, and you know, him somehow him got the kids on his side. You know, like the older ones on his side. It's like there wasn't. It's like, you know, the two bigger older ones wasn't feeling their mother's pain. Because she not probably, you know, tell them everything or whatever, because she wasn't trying to take them away from their dad. But you know, somehow him got them on his side, and one of the time they lived with him and all of that, and you know, she killed him, you know. She killed him. She do all kind of thing, because they had a dream house that they said they was going by, this nice dream house, and it was the new wife who got that dream house, and she ran a car in it. Yeah, she drove a car in it, and she killed him. His death was it was premeditated though. You know, it was premeditated. She went to prison and so on. You know, the whole country was on her side, because she told her story. The whole country was on her side. People was like, you know, she killed both of them. Both of them she killed. Yeah, she killed both of them. Both of them. And everybody was on her side and, you know, cheering for her and everything. But, you know, she did it, and, but, you know, it's wrong. It's wrong to take somebody else's life. You know, it's wrong to take somebody else's life. But on the other hand, oh my God, she went through it. Trust me, she went through it. She went through it. Remember, this lady do all his essay for him, stayed up at night, study. She literally study, and then and then tell him what to do. You understand? She all study when him asleep. She is the doctor. She's supposed to get the certificate, the degree, the diploma, whatever it was. You understand? She did the work. And I'm just married somebody young, and you know, I'm saying I love her no more. I consider that woman a strong woman. Yeah. I consider that woman a strong woman, even though she shouldn't have took their lives. But you know, me no know where she a feel, you know. She was feeling something, you know, what that you can't, you know, explain. You can just imagine, because if you have never been through it, you don't know. Because what I hate is somebody say, I know what you're going through. You cannot know what that person is going through unless you have been there, and unless you went through something like that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't know what the person is going through. You're kidding yourself. Don't ever say that. I know what you're going through, unless you have been there. You understand? Unless you have been there also, so you can say yes. You know? I've been there. I know exactly what that is. Because trust me, that was a story. You know, I'm going to watch that show again. I'm going to look for it. I don't remember what it name, you know, but I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it and watch it again. That show, I think it name, that show used to come on Showtime because it was couple, they kind of chop it up, you know. But trust me, it was so interested. Yeah, it was so interested. You have some women, you know, who do that all the while, you know, because you have another woman, you know, in the 70s, you know, that I read about, you know. She was a painter, you know. I've been on many roads in life only to be a stronger human. Yeah. It makes you stronger. Yeah, it makes you stronger for true. It makes you stronger because every mistake is a lesson learned, you know. Every mistake is a lesson learned. And you know, and sometimes we get constructive criticism. Constructive criticism because you know some people, you know, they want to criticize and yet still they are not the person who try to give you what the word I'm looking for. They are not the person who, you know, who try to help you, you know, through your journey. You look for the word but we can't find it. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, they don't give you any suggestions, you know? They don't give you any suggestions or anything, but yet still they criticize. You only take criticism from people who help you through your journey, who give you suggestions, you understand? Who have your back, who are there with you, you know? Who understand your journey. But you don't take criticism from people who just stay, you know, from the naysayers, you know? You don't take criticism from those people. Those people criticism aren't constructive. So, and this lady, you know, she's a right. I've seen things in life that's happened to family, friends, myself being bullied, but it's like David and Goliath. I overcame it all. Yeah, you have to be strong. You have to be strong. And as I said, every mistake, you know, every bad decisions, you know, is a lesson learned. You know, is a lesson learned. It's just, you know, it just make you stronger, especially when people have bad things to say. You know, especially when people have bad things to say. You know, you just use that and, you know, and prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. So the lady is a painter. She's a painter, but she has a vision, right? She has a vision. Yes, 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 true. She has a vision. She paints, everything she paints, they have some big eyes. She paints like, you know, children, mostly children, but all of them, when she paints any image of somebody, the eyes are big, very big and beautiful. Everybody who's not from Jamaica's favorite singer is Bob Marley. Why? Yes, he's a great artist. And his wife, Rita Marley, yes, is a very great woman, you know? You know her song? One draw. Watch out, I'm a Jamaican and I don't even know. Hey, Rasta man, hey, what I say? Give me some Maya Sensei. You know that song? One draw. As mine because he spoke out and Peter touch. You know that song, Jimmy Joe? That Rita Marley sing. Hey, Rasta man, hey, what I say? Give me some Maya Sensei. You're not telling me if you know the song, man. Tell me if you know the song. Oh, you know it. Yeah, Rita Marley sang that song. And that song sold over 2 million copies. Yes, she's one of our woman we celebrate today. Yes, she's one of the women who we celebrate today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lucky Dude. Who is Lucky Dude? Oh, you mean that's a lucky dude? I listen to all that music and Eddie Grant. I don't even know who's Eddie Grant because trust me, you would know the song them and you know listen them and everything and you don't even familiar with the names unless they are very very popular yeah, for me. Yeah. So you see we have a lot of very Eddie Grant song. Johnny gave me the most powerful woman. Yes, Mel. Good night, yes, Mel. The most powerful woman is the first woman who ever walked the moon. And I just joined, so I don't know much about what you guys talking about, but I know the title. Okay, okay, Electric Avenue. Yeah, I know that one. Oh, you know the title. So you know today, Yasmin is um woman's International Women's Day. So you know, we're talking about, you know, somebody, you know, the great woman we know, you know, some of the great women we know, and talking about how, you know, they never used back in the days, you know. Well, you're young, so back in the days, you know, women used to be like, you know, do as they told, you know, do as they told, mostly just to have babies and look after the kids and the house, you know, seen but not speak when you're spoken to, like a kid, you know. Women used to go through a lot of that, and still, because you still have some men who think, who believe in the old school, you know, who believe, you know, things must be just as it is, just like it used to be. Because even for pastors, like Pastor Gina Jennings don't believe in women being a pastor. He said it's in the Bible that women not supposed to be pastors. Women not supposed to be pastors. I don't know where in the Bible it is. But he said that women not supposed, sorry, not supposed to be pastors. So I don't know, but you know, I like how women stepping up in life now. There are so many powerful women in this world that people just don't know about. So many, don't it? I didn't mean to put you off your conversation. My father was a hippie. My mom and father broken up when I was a baby, so I didn't ever have my father at home. So it was just your mom doing the mother and father work, right? Just your mom doing the mother and father work. It's so it goes sometime in a Jimmy Joe. You know, we're talking about something and sometimes we make a little switch and, you know, might go on something else. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. You know, we're just talking. That's not a problem. And sometimes women do more than what men do. Oh, they love each other. They love each other. Yeah, because back then, you know, back then, women have to be at home. You understand? Women have to be at home back then, you know? Women have to be at home, you know, doing house chores and all of that. And you have some religions that they're still doing it now. You know? They're still doing it. Because I heard this lady was talking about on a program, and this lady was saying she her husband don't touch her for 12 years, you know, haven't been intimate with her for 12 years. And so he only goes to his, I think he's some, I don't know, Muslim, I don't know if I'm Muslim or one of them religion, but him just go to him thing and come back home, work and whatever. It was hard for her. It was hard for her. It was definitely hard for her. Yes. Yes, it was hard for her because I was listening to her talking and it sounded painful, you know? It was very hard for her. She said one particular thing that stuck in my head, you know, when she said she was in front of the telly and, you know, she had on something sexy and she didn't have on any underwear and was trying to bend down to pick up something, you know, just to get his attention. And he said to her, "You're in my way, I can't see the TV, excuse me." So he wasn't looking at her none at all. And you know, she was wealthy, she was working, she's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. I think he's a doctor and she's a lawyer, you know, she has her money. None of them depending on each other. But you know, they have a young child and you know, he just asks her please to stay, you know, just for their child. But those are some of the things, painful things women have to go through. You understand? If my girl does that to me, I would like be so mad, like I will be mad. If she does what to you, Yasmel? If she does what to you? Don't give you anything for 12 years or go in front of the TV. But she's getting all dressed for him and he doesn't even pay attention. That's hard for real. Yeah, he did that. She had an affair. Yeah, she had an affair with someone at work because I guess she was so desperate. She said she would go away like for weekends and he doesn't even call and ask, "Where are you?" You know, nothing. Like if she doesn't pay attention to me, I will be mad. If I get all dressed up for her and she doesn't pay attention, I will get mad for that. Of course. Why not? Yes. Because, you know, I can just imagine how that feel. Imagine how that feel. Yeah, I can just imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I can just imagine how that feel. You know? That guy was lucky and he blew his opportunity for the TV. That's actually sad on his part. She said she tried everything. She tried everything to get his attention until she said to him, what is it? What is it? You don't love me anymore? And he said, no. I will never let a sexy woman get off my life, get out of my life. He said no. And she said she's looking nice because of somebody who take care of herself. You know, somebody who moisturize and keep her skin nice, you know, get her hair done, you know, hit the gym and all that. You understand? But you know, strong woman, eh? Because I don't think I could go through something like that. I wouldn't even be there for 12 years. You understand? We have to do some form of co-parenting. But I couldn't do that for 12 years. No, I could not do that for 12 years. She's not a phenomenal woman. I could not do that for 12 years. You know, that's kind of hard. Really, really, really hard. That's kind of really, really hard. 12 years more like if TV is more important. But it's just basically being nonchalant. He was just basically being nonchalant. You understand? You know, like some people, you're talking to them and like, you're not there. You understand? He was just basically being nonchalant. It's not even like he wanted to even watch the TV. Like he was disgusted of her, you know, what she was doing. Because he knew exactly what she was doing. And maybe disgusted. So, you know, he showed a nonchalant behavior, you know. And, you know, but I don't know. I don't know how she actually, you know, went through that for 12 years. I could never do that. Mm-mm. 12 years? Wow. Well, maybe 12 months, you should say, then a year, because you know a year might fly off fast, but 12 years? Come on. You crazy? You know how much of my life wasting? I am here trying to get this man to love me, to be affectionate to me for 12 years? Come on. I ain't gonna do that. Sounds like the getting. Sounds like he's getting it elsewhere. She said he goes nowhere. She said she still cook for him, you know. For the 12 years, you know. She cook for him. She get his clothes clean, put his clothes on the bed for him to go to work. And she said, him eat, him come in, him come from work the same time. And him eat, bathe, and go straight into his room. And they sleep, because they sleep in separate rooms. And go straight into his room. Like clockwork. Nothing different. Sound like him spoiled, don't it? Sound like him spoiled for true. Sound like him spoiled. Because after that, I don't know, sound like him spoiled for true. Wow. Sound like him spoiled. But she's strong. She's one of the strong ones, you know. So I will put her in my good book. Because I can understand that some women might be in it because of financial reason. Maybe they can't finance themselves. Understand? Or they want to. So they stay in it, you know, and maybe saying to themselves until better comes. But she's not in that situation. She has her money. She actually said she's rich. She's not poor. Maybe one day she will move on and he will regret it. Maybe. For true. Because we have a saying in Jamaica, Jimmy. We have two saying where that is concerned in Jamaica. Dog never say it in a patois first. Dog never know the use of him tail until him and never know the use of him tail until him what? Until it leave him, something like so. I like Jimmy, that's my saying. That's my saying. Money is numbers and numbers never end. My happiness is paramount. Yes, my happiness is paramount. My happiness comes first. Money is numbers and numbers never end. Because after you accomplish all these money, first, I'm not saying I'm not supposed to have money, you know, but after you accomplish all these money, you can't walk alone anymore. You have to have bodyguard. I like that. I like that. I wish I could pin that comment. I like that. Yeah. After all these what would I say again? Let's even remember. Yeah. What we are gonna do? As you say, the company hurt with nothing and we're gonna go with nothing. When you have all these money, you will need a bodyguard, you know. You know, can walk again alone. You know, can party alone. You know, you not can do anything alone. You have to have bodyguards. You understand what I say? You have to have bodyguards. Some men don't know. True, it's a good things you do in life. You know, being a good philanthropist, you know, humanitarian, you know, people do humanitarian work, you know, philanthropists, and so on. You know, people do good stuff, you know, people who help the less fortunate, you know. Yeah, the good things you do in life. That's what you're going to be remembered by. You understand? If you're a good person. So that's why tonight we're trying to honor and think about and talk about some, you know, some phenomenal women, some women who have done great things in life, you know, who have done great things in life. There are so many of them. True. Yeah, you'd like somebody to say something good about you. You understand? Because most of the time, what they're going to say, Jimmy did rich, you see? Jimmy did have money, you see? You understand what I say? Jimmy did so rich and Jimmy did have money. And that's it. Because you can't did have money, you never kind. You know, you don't help people, you don't do anything. You understand? You don't do nothing at all. You're just there. You're just there with the money. I always say that too, Jimmy. Money is numbers and numbers never end. Money is numbers and numbers never end. Don't care how much money I have. That don't make you a good person. Money is just there to buy nice things, eat good food, wear nice clothes, travel. You understand? And you don't have to do all of that to be happy. You don't have to can do all of it to be happy, you know. And you have a lot of people who have never traveled before. You have a lot of persons who have never wear designer clothes. You have a lot of persons who cannot afford to eat steak. You understand? You have a lot of persons who cannot afford to wear a designer shoe. But they are happy. I have a son and I've told him in life there's two things that's important in life. And it's always say please and thank you. Because it goes far in life. Yeah. Most of us grandmothers told us that. Most of us grandmothers always tell us that. Always say please. Always say thank you. And that will get you through in life. Yeah. When I go to the market. When I go to the market and I buy something from anybody, I always say thank you. And you see if they don't say thanks, because sometimes they might say thank you before, because by right it's them supposed to really say thank you, you know, because I bought something from them. I spent some money with you. You understand? You're supposed to be thankful. You see, sometimes when this, but I always say thank you. But you know, when I hand them a change or what, I always say thanks. And whenever any one of them, you know, sometimes you have some say thank you before I actually say it, I always say to them, wow, that's great, because you're one of the few people and I see in the market you buy things from and they say thank you. They hardly say that. Yeah, I always say it because, you know, I'm a very, you know, vocal person, you know, but not in a bad way. Not to bash anybody, but, you know, I will say what I have to say, you know, if it's necessary, you know. I always say yes. Most people don't say thanks. I don't know why. They don't say thanks. They don't say, you know, they just don't have no, what should you call it now? They want to say manners. They're just not polite. Yeah, they're just not polite. Just not polite. So I don't see a Jasmine. Where are you? Where you gone? Where you gone, Jasmine? You don't have any quiz for us tonight. Like, oh, we'll soon wrap up. 7 minutes past 10. I said I was gonna stay on the live for an hour. You don't have any quiz for us tonight, Jasmine? Hear me, Jasmine. Jasmine. When I was in school, messing around, my teacher said, in order to go far, there is 3 things you need in life. It's dedication, education, and organization. Yeah. Because you have to be dedicated, you have to be educated, and you have to organize. You have to organize your time and everything. You understand? You have to be organized. You know? You have to do the initiative, take the initiative. You understand? He said, look on the streets on your way home and see how many people that don't have jobs. True. So true. A lot of people don't have jobs, and a lot of people don't want any job. Yeah, they don't want any job too. Mm-hmm. They don't want any job because sometimes you see some people, oh, they get by, you know, they get by. They do stuff, they wear designer clothes, nice things that you working can't even afford. So, oh, why work? Them not work. They don't want any job. One is security, other is a house painter. Because of them things I have, few jobs. House painter, the other is stage. Okay. We wish we could have 3 jobs like in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, people get exploited so much. You understand? People get exploited so much. You can't even have 3 jobs. Yeah, you can't even have 3 jobs. You probably maybe, you know, work. If you work, you probably can, probably be an influencer, YouTuber like what I'm doing now or something, squeeze in a little time or whatever. You can't even do 3 jobs. Trust me, in our country, it's hard. Probably if you're a teacher, then you teach somewhere, school over at a certain time, you might can teach at an evening class or so. For a kid that suffered with dyslexia, I proved that anyone can go far without reading and writing. And yeah, I know in one day, yeah. Okay, whatever comes up first you take. Okay, so you're more like freelance, right? More like freelance. More like freelance. You were a cook also. More like freelance. You see, with dyslexia, remember a lot of persons, had dyslexia, because if you should Google it, a lot of very educated, professional people were dyslexia, Yes, it's something that, it's not something that, you have forever. It's not something that you have forever. Yeah, not something that you will have forever. hmm Yeah, I wonder if it's, I don't know, if it's that my daughter had, when one of my daughter when she was younger, but they did not say. They just said she had a reversal problem. Like if you say the word book and you ask her what letter it starts with at that time, instead of she say B, she would probably say K. She would get the letter that it ends with. But that was fixed. It's like that never happened. But I always remembered where I came from. Never looked down on people because my mom was a single parent and I'd give my last away to see someone else happy. Yeah, love to see a smile on someone else's face. hmm Love to see a smile on other people's face. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. When somebody happy, you feel happy. You are happy when somebody else is happy. hmm You are happy when somebody else is happy. Yeah, that's the way to go. hmm That's the way to go, Jimmy Joe. I like your name, Jimmy Joe. hmm Oh, yeah. And people get the blessing that way also, because Is not the person who you actually bless with something, you know. Is the person that when turn around and bless you. Not that not that the person, because maybe the person can't. You understand? And somebody else, you know, bless you. You know? Somebody else bless you. You understand? Somebody else bless you. Oh, Joe is the nickname. Oh, it's actually James Joseph. Okay. Joe is the nickname. Okay. Mm. Well, you see, my YouTube name is Bam Bam Jamaica, and that's actually my name, Bam Bam, nickname. Yeah, it was given to me by my grandmother from, you know, I grew up here, that name. Yeah, Bam Bam. Yeah, that's actually my name. Yeah, I must copyright it because that's my name. I was a fat baby. So I took an aspirin and my hungry stomach, you know, I wasn't full but not hungry. And trust me, it giving me a burning, like it. I should have took a pill to coat my stomach before. Bam Bam sound like something from um an Indian menu. Bam Bam would more sound like a Jamaican thing, you know, like Bami. Bami. We have a thing named Bami. It's round. It's round and maybe look like a dough and flat and white. Yeah, we call it Bami. We soak it in milk, drain it, and then fry it. Or some people just fry it like that. And some people steam it. It's made from cassava. A cassava? Bami made from, I think? Yeah, cassava. Yeah, it's made from cassava. Mm-hmm. As long as it's not Bambi. It's made from cassava. It's actually nice though. I like it fried, but not steamed. I like it fried, but not steamed. Okay. Oh, like the cartoon. So, Jimmy Joe, I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here, keeping my company. Tonight we didn't have much people. You can see we didn't have much people. You'll have curry dishes and pasta dishes. Okay. Hey, we in Jamaica, you know, Jimmy Joe, we love every dishes. We do Chinese regularly. We do Indian regularly. We say every dishes. Yeah, we say everything. They say our national dishes ackee and saltfish. That's not my favorite though. That's not my favorite. But we do every dishes. We say food. We're like the Italians. We're like the Italians. Yeah, we love food. So I'm so glad to have you, Jimmy, tonight. You have to check out a band called UB4. UB40. Yes, I know that band. Yes, I know that band, man. Yes. So you are into our culture then, right? You are into our culture, right? Red, red wine. Yes. I know that. And Kingston. Oh, you love our thing, man. Yes. Yes. So you listen to our music a lot then, right? You listen to our music a lot then, Jimmy. Yeah, I can see that. That's obvious. Oh, you have seen them live on the Wailers. Okay. You know, Jimmy, I don't know Bob Marley. I've never, all right, and I know of Bob Marley. You know, I've never seen Bob Marley in real life. And I'm a Jamaican, never ever seen him in real life, in the flesh. Yeah, I've never seen him in the flesh. But one of those things. Well, you wouldn't see him, he would have dead before. Okay. I've never seen him in real life. So Jimmy, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Glad to have you. And you said you have subscribed and like. Thumbs up for that. So you remember to hit the notification bell and hit all. Hit the little notification bell and hit all, so you will get notified when I come live. Okay? I hope to talking to you again. You're an amazing person. Thank you. So just hit the notification button, bell, and just hit live. And you can follow me on all platforms, IG and TikTok and Facebook. The same name. Bam Bam Jamaica. Yeah. Same thing. Thank you. One love. Oh, you don't do Facebook.